to address that.
Very good. Please sit down. Please, any comments on the interview? Any comments? Please, we are supposed to critique the interview. What is she? What do you think about the introduction? Yes, so should she have asked that question first? Should she have asked that question first? She didn't, but she got a very good expert to interview, because some people don't talk much. They will give you straight answers. Yeah, so yes, no, you will cry. So see, people have the best skills of interview. Some people want to start from the middle and then pull from the top. But the way she started is interesting, because she mentioned reputation of SSBs. But at the end of the day, that question of what SSBs are was answered. So usually you have to start with start from first principles, what SSBs are, and then you build the continue. But did you get the sense that she gave us the impression that this was an authority? I think he didn't do justice to the introduction, did he? Did she? What is his research area?
Head of research.
What's your research? But you see, health policy, NCDs, and all. So if you add all those things, it gives belief. So the reason why you are bringing an expert is that you won't believe it. Yeah. So the accolades must be there. You get people to know that this is an expert of 14 years or 10 years research, number of publications. Yes, you know, the introduction must be good. You may not be able to do everything, but at least in a minute, convince us that when it comes to this thing, is the primus inter pares. Or can the person, the interviewer asks, yes, the person talk about himself. Yes, so yes. What have you achieved? Yes. What's your research? Yes. But usually, if you say it makes people know that you have done your research. You've done your background research. And so you know, but she mentioned some statistics. That was impressive.
According to the research.
Yes. That was impressive. And so if you come and everything is on your guest, then it means you are doing a lazy interview. Understand? Okay. So what did you have to go through in preparing for this interview?
I needed to read around the subject. And
okay.
And then even know what the NC is, the prevalence fund especially, and which people giving stuff up. But when you take it to the it's no respect of things. Everybody is really at risk.
Where did you get your information?
Thank you for giving me that.
Okay, all right. I think she's done a good job. Let's put her in here. But you didn't research into the background. You didn't say that. The background of your expert, you must always research it. Okay. Thank you. Oh, put your hands together for them. Group one. Where is group one? The pictures. The pictures are coming to us. Who is the editor? Editor, Della Agodo, the editor. This is why you stop saying Della Agodo will be the editor for me. You are the editor. Coming to pitch a story on what? Childhood obesity. Okay. Please, editor, you are free to ask any question.
Enjoying the freedom.
Role play. That's what we are doing. Let's go. You have 2 minutes starting from now.
So currently working on childhood obesity, and you know that
Is that how you speak to your voice? You can't know this. You don't greet the boss.
So you know that child obesity is actually one of the leading cause of problems when it comes to the health of children and adolescents. So with me doing the story, some of the things I'll be considering is to explore the causes and consequences of childhood obesity. And when you look at some of the causes, we have unhealthy eating habits. So this is where I'll bring in sugar sweetened beverages like Coke and other sweetened beverages, and also look at low physical activity. How when children close from school, they go to their game parks, they play games instead of them playing football and all that. And also, I'll be looking at genetic factors of childhood obesity because yes, some of these things happen genetically, and also so looking at the rates of childhood obesity, it has become very alarming that now, I think in 2020, according to the World Health Organizations and also from my colleagues, they indicated that almost half of children and adolescents are getting childhood obesity. So, that is why I'm considering that and looking at the rate at which children and adolescents are dying. Most of the causes are channeled to childhood obesity. That is why I want to work on that story. So looking, this is how I'll come up with the story. I'm going to interview a medical expert and nutritionist to and pediatricians as well, and get a parent and then a child who is obese to talk to the parents and then the child on how they are able to survive and how the parents cope with such a situation. Also speak to the medical experts to and nutrition to give us a nutritionist to give us more insights, the kinds of food we need to eat as youth and adolescents. I'll also be looking at some highlights of societal and economic implications on childhood obesity. So when we take the economic implications, it comes with a whole lot of cost. So I'll be looking at that as well.
Okay. So all the people you want to speak to, have you already selected them?
Yes, I'm going to speak to them.
And you've spoken to them?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. So and how this is just about 7-10 minutes picture?
Yeah.
And you
It's
think
not
that
actually a feature. We are doing it like a television program. And we featuring it in the newspapers as well. So
that means as a 30-minute song.
yes, yes, for television program. Yes, and looking at my relevance, with the relevance, we are doing this, as I said, to create awareness and inspire actions to combat childhood obesity, which is a major public health concern in Ghana now. And my target audience, like I mentioned early on, I'm using parents and children. And that is why our story format is going to be a TV format and a print format. For example, when you take a daily graphic, they have a kids newspapers, junior. So when we decide in junior graphic, we take it to schools for these school children to read about it. And with a TV show, it's going to be a TV and a kids show behind it. So we are going to have a repeat on weekends.
So I think the storyline is good. I already have a bias, so but otherwise I think the point is made. But what I want to know, at the end of the day, how does that impact our sales? Because that is important.
So with how it will impact our sales. So as I've said, what is working to daily graphic, and they are willing for us to bring in more stories related to childhood obesity. So we are going to generate revenue from that, and also some hospitals like medical experts are willing to come on the show to open up free just to help for the advocacy to go far.
Thank you.
Put your hands together for this one. So, any comment? There should be a yes, gentleman wants to make it.
So it's a TV and a print program, just like the way, we have daily graphic, they organize programs, but yet they invite television stations to cover it. So to create awareness and push the advocacy far, TV cannot do it alone. So we are also employing junior graphic.
Okay. So she will tell the story to the
Editor.
editor.
The whole well, for academic purposes.
Yeah.
But like you said, you don't consider the editor, it's the rattling of the facts and things. I was expecting the editor to ask probing questions to be convinced. And so what part of why she wants to do that? Documentary of the editor.
Okay, I think that she said it, but she wasn't convincing. Because there's more she could have said in that. Because you see, numbers, you have to talk about numbers. You have to talk about numbers and all that. And I'm closing. So the last one, give me 2 minutes to do the last one. The last one. Group three. So you're only just talking. So who else? So we are done. The last group. Please, 2 minutes. You're only not tell us.
Please come.
So their question is that they have an emergency coverage of the Minister of Health, who is giving a press conference on a research findings on obesity and NCDs. So we are asking them what they will do and what questions they will ask.
Right.
Yeah.
So our question is twofold. What questions we are going to ask ourselves, or the reporter will ask it for itself. So first of all, research about the topic, whether there has been any research or study about the topic. Then of course we don't want to assume that everybody knows about obesity and SSB. So we're going to find out what obesity and SSBs are, what are the causes, we'll explore the effects and the consequences. We're also going to ask ourselves whether there are recent statistics related to the topic, and then what are the measures and also prevention. Basically, so these are the questions we are going to ask ourselves before we set out to the presser. Now, when we get to the presser, we are going to find out. So about the study, so this is the second part of our assignment. What about the study we want to find out to write our story? So for us, the most important thing we want to find out is the need for the study. Why the need for the study? What prompted the need for the study? What was the gap? What's the problem related to obesity and SSD? If there are statistics, and what are the demographic distribution of all the statistics in the study? Then also where they got the information from, the references, whether they got it from other sources, and also the major contributing factor or risk factors contributing to obesity and SSD. So basically, these are the questions or the things we'll find out from the study when we go for the press conference.
Okay. All right. Any comments? Yes. You are not to come for yourself. She didn't come for you. Please give the microphone to her. Please say it.
I want to find out what the ministry is doing on their part in relation
To the result.
the business.
I think that's the question I wanted to ask. You've had the opportunity to sit with the Minister of Health, and he's talking about a very topical issue. So I was expecting to hear that you ask him his intentions or what he is doing to solve the problem at hand for his ministry.
It didn't come initially, so. We were. Okay, so how about the situation of Ghana's kids and other people in the sub-region? Because the relevant is that he didn't say.
What are the statistics? We mean that they can cover the Ghana region and then what is happening in the South region.
Okay, because that's important to situate our own. Okay, so did you ask about why the rates are increasing?
Yes, and you know that finance.
Please be serious. You did not ask that question. Why the rates are increasing? You understand? Well, what are the push factors?
I mentioned I'm hearing the major contributing or risk factor. That's the last element.
To the increasing. Okay. All right. How about the population? Population of the study. The population of the study was now you mentioned demographics.
Oh, it doesn't cover population. Demographics means that.
Well, it speaks to it, but it speaks about the characteristics. Sample. Well, because of our time, we'll end it here. Okay. But I think that what we have tried to do is let you go through the things that must be on the top of your mind when you are pitching. When you are pitching, know what your relevance, very important. Okay, relevance, very, very important. Story formats, the sellable points in your story, how would you help your organization, and why you even want to do that top story. I think it's been a very useful exercise, and you have practiced. We are hoping that you will extend it when you go to your areas of work. Thank you very much for everything.
So my promise has been spotted. There is no further contributions. Just want to say thank you for coming. Want to say that we are grateful. We are grateful for your participation. We understand that your work is, staying here from morning to 4 is a major sacrifice, and we appreciate you for that. We are sharing the link for the evaluation again on the page that has been created. That one you don't just do it before you leave. Whilst you are addressing, there is a table towards the outside, right? So there's a table outside where you registered. Please feel free, don't leave without visiting the table so that we can make sure that you get home safe. It's very important. So the table is there for getting home safe. All right. On that note, I think that President was I think we all I see a lot of greatness. Take on the world from all of you. And the commitment that you given to you. You don't easily get an opportunity to have a workshop like this to get your audience even through like this for you. So we really appreciate it. And everything that we did very now. We will need the end evaluation. Evaluation 4 will come also by me. But we want to have your feedback again on the pictures. Now we want to do a test. So it's the same way you are going to At this time, when you feel your day, okay, I want you to add. When you fill in the information, I want you to add one to the part that you. Did you write your name in the morning with it? No. So I'm going to just create a section in it for you to just put one and then fill the form. Other than that, I'll use the time you fill it as a preview. So you just click on the same form and then now answer the same questions back to us. The same as you. The questions have not changed. It has been leaked before. Now we want to see after it's been leaked how well we perform with the same questions after going through this whole day of Wahala. It's a risk, yes. So let's just open our phones, go to click on the same link, and then just answer the questions for us. And don't forget, the evaluation is not too long. I think there are just a few questions. And I just want us to have just two people, a male and a female, tell us the highs, the lows, the highs of the workshop, the lows of the workshop, and then what triggered you to say wow, the wows of the workshop. So three things: the highs, the lows, and the wow. If you didn't have any low, no problem. If you didn't have any high, if you don't have any, so it's just feedback that we want to get. So just two people, one lady and one gentleman, just to tell us. Any volunteers?
In terms of participation, it was good. The audience were involved in the discussions. Then in terms of the low side, I would say the timing is too wide for me. Sitting for long, you get to a point and your mind is consume whatever it is. So basically that's what I say for now. But generally,
Right, and the wow. What was your wow moment?
the interview session.
Okay, right, let's put it that way. Good. And then we want to hear from our ladies as well. Your highs, your lows, and your wow. Sometimes an information might have come from this workshop that you never thought. So really, is that a problem? Is it really that serious? You know, so that's your wow. Okay. So you can start with your wow, you can start with your lows, you can start with your high, any of them.
Okay, thank you. For me, I think everything went well for me. I think for me, this is the first time I get the chance to be in a workshop like this. There were a lot of information for me that I have gathered. The research, especially with professor from KNUS, was really revealing for me. And also the other aspect as well. I think that was the one for the research. I hope that I will get all of them to go back to read on them. It was something that was like a refreshment for me as well, relation to what we do every day at our offices, angles that we could take in relation to the conversation which we are talking about. So that's the one. I think the low copy was we didn't start early. I was the first to finish here. So it was really noisy. I got here before. So and the other one was I don't know if it's necessary.
It's necessary.
The food. The jollof rice is colored jollof rice. So that's nice. Because then I heard somebody say it was really nice, but for me, it was my own individual differences. So thank you.
Yeah, let's clap for her. I think it's been wonderful and it's lovely hearing her highs and her lows. And one thing that I'm happy about is that the lows didn't come with the what we did here, but it came with how we brought ourselves here. Honestly, those of us from Cape Coast and Kumasi, you owe us our transport back.
Yes.
Seriously, if we are to get here before Accra people come in and all that, let's up our game on our time a little bit. And I think it's all of us our challenge. We couldn't start the program as we wanted because almost about 80% of us came very late, very late. So please pardon us, and next time maybe we'll do something much more. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Shall we please be on our feet and take a, we want to just commit ourselves, okay? You know, it's voluntary, but I mean, based upon the reflections that you have received, if you can just put your hand on your chest for me and commit yourself to pursue the agenda of SSB to help better the lives of the Ghanaian populace, okay? Okay. So you just say, I promise. I promise. Okay. Can we go? I promise to pursue the No SSB media campaign for the betterment of the health of the people of Ghana. So help me God. Did you capture this on video? Please, let's do it again. I promise to pursue the agenda of No SSB media campaign for the betterment of the health of the people of Ghana. So help me God. Yeah. Thank you very much. Shall we say a word of prayer? Thank you, Lord, for this successful activity. We ask that grace will abound unto us. May we not just be hearers of whatever interaction we have had here, but help us to be motivated enough to be doers so that the good cause of our populace will be had. Give us safe transport mercies to our places of destination, and we'll not forget to give you glory. In Jesus' mighty name we have prayed. Amen. Thank
All right,
you
so
much.
thank you very much. A quick group picture here, just right here. And then after that, just so you to know that we have a Twitter handle, A4H @ project.
Please come
Please,
forward.
like it.
Please come forward. Let's take the picture.
Let's take a
Everybody,
picture.
please. Standing coordination. Thank you.
A group picture, please. Let's take a group picture.
Oh, please come, man. Please. Move it. Want to do an interview? Oh, you let me. You're calling. But he's coming to take the picture. Who is taking a photo, please? Please, let's take that picture quickly. Young please, let's go and take the picture. I beg you. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Oh,ไม่ได้ขาดที่ไร
Very good. Time, very good. Say no to everything. Very good. Very good. Very good. Yeah.